So when it comes to parent and child relationships in One Piece, you can pretty much see where the talent comes from in a character, whether the mother is talented or the father is talented in most cases. However, with the case of Figurlin Shamrock and Figurlin Shanks, the talent cannot come from Figurlin Garling. Figurlin Garling is a jobber. He got his position as supreme leader of the Holy Knights after the events of God Valley, but as we've been seeing in this flashback during Elbap, in God Valley, he does not do anything. If it's not a civilian, he's cooked, which is hilarious, but it's very interesting because now that shines a light on the mother of Shanks and Shamrock. Who was she actually? And did she have that much latent potential that she passed it on to her two sons? And then in the present timeline, they just became beasts, because it's kind of disgusting just how proficient Shanks is at using hockey. He can kill future sight of observation users. He can affect the environment around him via the pressure he exudes with his Conqueror's hockey. There's a lot going on there. And then with Shamrock, we haven't seen too many impressive hockey feats yet, but the fact that he has an object that is presumably a mythical awakened Zoan is impressive, because that is the first of its kind in the series. We've never seen an object Zoan be awakened. And not only that, it's a mythical awakened object Zoan. And I just think that in itself is impressive. But with that being said, you could awaken that finger of yours and click that subscribe button, turning it from a red to a gray, and use that same finger to exude hockey to click that like button, and then use observation, presumably, to find that hype button. It will be very much appreciated. But to continue, so I wonder who the mother of these two actually is. Now, we do have a going theory that she could be part of the Eustace family, meaning she's related to Kid. I could believe that. That is something to think about, especially seeing as how Captain John ends up being the previous user of the magnet fruit, and he is on God Valley at the same time. So I just find that a very interesting coincidence. It may mean nothing, but I find it very interesting. So I wonder in the future, what is her name actually going to be? Because that's where all the talent has to be. Now, another option is that both of them are Ds and the Eustace family is a D clan family. I could believe that. So we'll have to wait and see, but there are a lot of things to think about. But one thing is clear, Figurlin Garling is a big, big fraud. With that being said, give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Polypede. What's it?